Shalom, Israel. This is the Invisible Brother, coming to you with a Hebrew service announcement. The person that you see on the screen is Moray Dwayne of HebrewConnect.com. The enemy has come against him to shut down his website because it's so successful. This is something that he built with his own hands, in his own time, for Israel, for all of Israel. And I'm going to be showing you some of the people that have been featured on his site over the years. These are some of the well-known people in Israel. And so it's time for the awakening is growing, and now it's time for us to grow in the awakening. There's a lot of division in Israel, and we're not working with each other, for each other, to help each other. We've had a modicum of success, and so now it seems like we're almost against each other, and that's never good. So it's time for us to really come together and love each other, because if we don't, we're going to do just like our forefathers did, and we're going to delay the return of Yahushua. And the Most High is not going to send Yahushua back until we get our act together. So it's time for us to fight. Yeah, it's time for us to start fighting. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to fight like we always fought. We're going to use our words, our voices, marching, singing, praising, and prayer and fasting. That's right. That's how we had all those success in the past. Yeah, sometimes we had to take out the sword, but it's not that day now. It's not time for us to show violence or use violence. The Most High is going to do all the violence. All we have to do is summon Him with our prayer, our fasting, our repentance. And sometimes some of these leaders in Israel, we really have to get it together. You know, sometimes I think I should have y'all go sign up to Moray Rick's Teshuvah class. I mean, we got to get it together. Some of the Morays in leadership in Israel, because the people you're looking at on your screen, that's Israel. They just haven't been awakened yet. So we got to have our act together for when they when they come, they got to see something worth coming to. Because if we just, how we are now, we're disjointed, we're not flowing together. We start pointing out each other's faults and divisions and stuff, and that's never going to help. So we need to, if we have a fault with each other, we need to act like men and women and just contact the person personally and say, I have an issue with this. Can we reason together? Can we talk together? Can we come to an understanding? Maybe I'm wrong, maybe you're wrong. But the Most High is not going to allow us to be fighting and scratching and tearing each other down. That'll never grow. That'll never work. We can't grow like that. So the leadership in Israel has to act like leaders, and we can actually please the Most High with our ways and our hearts by getting right with Him and getting right with each other. So let's start trying to remember that everybody that we're focusing on, that's Israel. Why are we focusing on Israel? We need to bring ourselves back into the fold. We look at each other and say, that's not Israel, but they're not representing us, right? Yeah, that's Israel. And the Father's going to have to deal with you about what you've done, how you tore down your brother and your sister. So think about it. We have to bring people back into the fold, Israel. Think about it. Shalom.